My first impression of the truck when I saw it wasn't a color that I was expecting, but it's not one that I've chosen, but it was really grew in me, and I really enjoyed it. You see a lot of white or black trucks, and so the red really stood out. The other thing that stood out to me was that it was a shorter box, and I was expecting a longer box. But again, that was something that it's not really a complaint. It was just something to get used to. The other thing that I really liked was that it was 4x4 and that it was an F-150 and I was able to drive it. My favorite feature about the truck was the Ford MySync by Microsoft. It was actually really easy to use, and the way that it integrated with my phone was amazing. And being able to send text messages and receive text messages, have them read to you without having to take your eyes off the road, and just have a little spot you could stick your phone and it's not bouncing around and getting in the way. Play music. It was just the Bluetooth was one of the best systems I've ever seen, and I've driven a lot of cars that I've integrated Bluetooth systems like that. Things that didn't really like about the truck, and they're kind of nitpicky. The first one was that it wasn't the EcoBoost. I was really kind of keen on seeing what that was like. I've read a lot of positive reviews about it, and I'm a bit of a traditionalist, so I have my doubts about a V6 and a pickup truck. But that's really neither here nor there. The second of which is when we were trying to get the kids' car seats into the truck, it was a little bit more difficult than it should have been, and it wasn't really clear in the owner's manual how it did it. It took us almost 30 minutes to get a couple of seats in, but once we figured it out, it was really easy. It was just not really straightforward, and so perhaps it could have been explained a little better, or the tether strap anchors in the back be designed in a little way that's a little more family friendly, especially when you're trying to do it in the winter and your hands are freezing cold. We had the opportunity to use the 4x4 during the big dump of snow that we had this weekend, which was something I've always really wanted to experience in a pickup truck. We went out for breakfast with the family, and on the drive home there was already a few centimeters of snow on the road, and things would have been more slippery if we wouldn't have the 4x4, but the truck was very confident. It was I didn't really feel any slippage, or at any point I didn't feel like I was losing control, and even as the snow just kept coming, the truck just showed itself to be incredibly capable within the snow, and the 4x4 system, really easy to use, switch it on, switch it off on the fly, which was nice as the road conditions changed throughout the weekend. I had the chance to give it to both my father and father-in-law, my brother-in-law, and a couple other friends who are truck fans just as I am, and the general consensus was it was a great truck, and everybody absolutely loved everything about it. They all had different things that they loved about it. My father-in-law is a contractor, and he just loved how robust and cleanable the interior felt. It just, felt like a truck that you could work. But my father loved the four-wheel drive in the winter. He loved how comfortable it was, and my brother-in-law just loved the Ford truck in general. So he was really happy and excited to be in it. And taking out a few other people, they commented about how comfortable the ride was and the quality of the finish and feel of the vehicle. Would I recommend the F-150 to my friends and family? Absolutely. It's the #1 selling vehicle in Canada and in North America. You can see why. It's an excellent truck and an excellent family vehicle and just a fun toy to have.